Hi friends, this is the Queen of Wands. I'm gonna do a quick reading, and sorry my back. I have an issue with my back, so I had to lean back a bit. Um, just let's make it fun, this reading a bit. Who is the man of your life entering your life? Who's the man entering your life right now? Oh, the ten of swords. Oh my God, the backstabber is the man of your life. This guy, it could be okay, a Libra, a Scorpio, an Aquarius. He could be a tech guy. He deals with technology because I see those cameras there. He could like skulls, or maybe he's a bit more bony. Like he could be tall and bony, not very chunky. You could notice more his bone structure. Wow, 10 of the swords. The man of your life is somebody that will bring an end to maybe your sufferings. This person will be your like salvation. It's gonna be the end of it, the end of the search. That's what's gonna be. Can we clarify this? Something about death. Oh my God, and the Three of Swords. Oh, man of your life. It could be with the passing of one person. A new person will enter your life. I don't know, but there's a lot of sorrow here and heartbreaks. It could be that this person has hurt you before, has disappointed you, but in the same time, it's like when you know this is the one, and only this person can make things. Either you make it or break it with the same person. You know what I mean? Like those two people there. I said I wouldn't choose another one through thick and thin. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not signed up for this to just quit. You know, I'm in it to work things out. And I think this type of person is that person that won't just give up on you, and they won't even backstab you. They will be there to help you, to save you, to maybe to even fight your own fears and build trust, because hurt, pain, and disappointment comes from distrust and mistrust. So you need to build trust and faith, and he will show you by proving that first you need to heal your heart and build trust in humanity, because not all people are the same, and we learn from our mistakes, but not everybody walks away. Some people are here to stay. Okay, tell me more about this person. Wow, the Strength card. He's very compassionate. He may have some Leo in his chart, fire sign, but strength is passion with compassion. So this person has a big heart. And in all three cards, we see people that are very vulnerable and hurt. And these people can see through people's hearts and wants to heal that heart and wants to help. So he's like an earth angel. to help you heal your heart and build faith in humanity. Or vice versa, he may see that in you, that despite of all the difficulties and hardships of life, you always try to keep a big smile in your face, at least in front of the people. But behind the doors, you are very afraid and vulnerable and lonely, and always being maybe used and mistreated and taken advantage of. But you never lost hope in kindness. This person is looking for the same thing like you. He's not looking for somebody who is just beautiful or sexy or ambitious, or you want those things too, but he's looking for the kind heart and a big heart with a big heart. And he sees you have a very big heart despite of the hardship and unjust punishments that you have bared throughout your life. You still have enough room in that heart for good and to see goodness in people's hearts. Wow. Yeah, you're like daddy's little girl. Yeah. You could be younger than him, or this person is younger than you. Doesn't matter, but you love this person dearly, and they love you. They see you very genuine, very pure, very innocent. They see your true beautiful colors, and you make them feel young again with your joyfulness, with your naivety. You are a bit childlike, yeah, naive, but you're not stupid. You're just you express, you see, like, you express yourself freely. That is not being immature. When you laugh fearlessly. You laugh strongly. Like, you don't hold your emotions back. Whether you're sad or crying or disappointed or suspicious, you show those expressions, facial expressions, your paranoia. He may love that stuff, that you're paranoid and you don't trust nobody. He loves the shadow part of you, not just the superficial and the silliness things. The part that makes you beautiful and all your colors of yours is because he loves the shadow side of you. The death card. That's a lot of mystery in Scorpio here. He loves that you are so mysterious, so even spiritual, and so this and that, and investigate and try to get to the bottom of things, and then you found out that you're hurt, and he's able to see that in you, the fragility, because he needs to see that. He needs to see your vulnerability, and he needs to see that you are just a human being and you can only do so much on your own, but it feels like nobody was there for you. So whether you cry or not, it doesn't matter, because nobody cares, and you just learn to wipe those tears fast and just get on with the program and act like a child again and try to be happy again, because life is too short. I remember once I was working for this job, I'm not going to go to details, but the wife of the owner, that was a few years back, okay? That was another business I was working. She was watching me, okay? She was watching me and how I interact with people and how I work in sales. So I have to interact with people. I have to talk. I have to sell. And I act a lot in a childlike attitude because I want people to feel involved and having fun, because you don't want to come across as you're just trying to sell. You want to be childish and childlike and laughing and silliness, right? She had a meeting, and throughout the whole meeting she was implying my certain things about me, but she tried to mock me practically, to make me look like, oh yeah, we have people in our company that they're a bit too immature, and they come across like this and like that. And I know she was implying me, but I felt like saying, don't be fooled, but that I show this side of me, because that brings joy to not only to me, but only allows to open the gate and the of self-expression, and also relaxing a bit. When we are a bit not acting like adults, you create the space for the people to be themselves without filter and more authentic, like a child, right? But don't get fooled by that, because here you don't know my sorrows, you don't know my pains, you don't know my sufferings. You have no clue, no idea, okay? No idea. And this is it. People get fooled. They want to believe that you're this silly, this stupid girl, this naive girl, that you're like a fool, right? A child. They refuse to acknowledge that there's a story behind it, and it's a big, deeper one that meets the eye. They just can't accept it. And I think this man was able to see that in you, and he respects that greatly about you. Yeah, oh my God, again, I'm King of Cups, the family man. Yeah, daddy. So he may think that you have strong core values, family values. You may have also a father figure that really has taught you some very good, strong family values, because he sees this. You have high esteem and self-respect. So when you think of yourself highly, but in the sense that you have respect for yourself, that means that your father has done a good job on you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, my father, he did the best he could, and he still is a good man. Yeah, he's really good. And I watched him and I learned from him. He instilled in me the importance of ambition and working. He was a bit status conscious, so I got that a bit from him too. He wasn't really a businessman, like money, it was not his forte, but he built strong core family values, and the value, maybe not in the dollar sense, but other family value was instilled there. And yeah, and I try to pass that on to my children as well. Respect and integrity, and do things from the heart, right? Because if you don't put your heart into things, you are not authentic. That's the thing. Sometimes, yeah, when you don't feel like the child, like even when you work, if you're not feeling it to be like a child again, and you're just doing because you need to bring money in. The money is important, but then you feel like you're losing yourself. And the self, it starts from the inner child, that the little girl, that innocence, that authentic part of you that is so pure and has no filter. And once we put that adult mask on, it's so hard to than to not acknowledge that you're faking it. You just cannot. So that's where the transformation happened. You become this big diva and you say, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. I don't want to dress like a diva anymore. I don't want to be this big star anymore. I just want to go back to the basic. I'm not saying I need to beg. I like, but this is also the card of don't be ashamed or afraid to ask for help when needed, right? You don't always have to prove that you got it all together, because we don't, you don't have to show that you made it. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't, but don't lose yourself down the process. Always don't forget your humbled beginnings, where you come from, because we come from nothing and we go back to nothing. And like I said one day somewhere there, I said, my nothing is not for sale today. So I'm taking it with me, and I'm taking a rest. I'm deserved to rest in peace, and really, because I've given off. I've given it all. I got nothing to give. I've given it all. I'm depleted. I'm tired, and nothing is worth more than your own serenity and peace and health. None of this luxury matters if you cannot take care of yourself and be gentle and kind to yourself. So then you can be there for others, right? Okay, guys, I think this was it. Yeah, this is like leaving a pile of dishes and following your intuitions, but this is also like you've been doing all these chores over and over again, and one day you stop and nobody will pick it up where you left off. It's like everybody expects from you. And I don't know why her head is down in disappointment, but I think she shouldn't. I think she's realizing that she was trying to keep up with everything and do everything and be everything all at once. And she came to that realization that she can't, because she's not all that. And she doesn't have to prove that she is like a magician. That's when the humbling comes. And you say, I cannot be. It's like, it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to just leave it. You've done enough, let it go. Somebody else will pick up. There's always somebody else at some point will pick up where you left. But if you need to organize your life and yourself, you got to take one task at a time, and you cannot keep up with the same energy of multitasking on day-to-day basis every day. Like that's when that's that 7 of cups that you want to do this and that and that, and then you're less, you know what, I can't, like maybe I need a long break before I resume to be like that again or something. But with the 8 of cups is you're realizing that all that stuff are not fulfilling you anymore. You're not following the mainstreams. You not want to be the diva anymore, right? Yeah, you just don't want to be this anymore. You looking for the spiritual growth. You're looking for a purpose that is more humbling. And you're realizing that you're feeding that within yourself and making you more and more happy and more balanced with yourself. And I think this man loves you for that, because he sees the child in you. He sees that you don't need much to be happy. Okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a great day.